County detectives confiscated nearly 2 pounds of cocaine and arrested 3 men from out of state. In Tacoma, 5 people were picked up at a South End apartment for dealing cocaine. The Seattle police had a big haul and believe they've put one of Seattle's 4 major cocaine suppliers out of business. Police confiscated $100,000 worth of cash, cocaine, jewelry, and stolen electronic equipment used to trade for the drugs. 2 men are arrested, one of them believed to be a key supplier to South Seattle rock houses. All this week, we've been digging into that exact problem, rock houses. They are places where drug users can purchase rock or crack, a new smokable cocaine that can kill. Tonight, reporter Hilda Bryant, in the third part of her special report, shows us that a rock house could be just around the corner from your home. Hilda?
Well, Dave, tonight we're going to talk to a rock cocaine courier. Now, that's a person trusted to run the cocaine from the major dealer to the rock house where it'll be sold. She has some interesting things to say about the price of rock in Seattle. But first we'll look at how our neighborhoods have suddenly turned into havens for cocaine dealing. These are rock houses. They are all in one South Seattle neighborhood. There are at least 40 known rock houses in that neighborhood. Most of them have been busted by police. Some have been busted several times.
This is the front of it right here. Now that's the first door, and then the rock door was inside it.
This is the first rock house Sergeant Chuck Pillon ever busted. He checks it regularly to make sure it's not back in business. Rock houses usually have special doors, like this one with a plywood porch shelter built to protect it from sudden police raids. While police are battering the doors down, the cocaine is flushed down the drain. The rock dealers check out the customers through this one-way mirror. Then the money and rock cocaine are exchanged through this slot.
All right.
Here, renters sliced crude slots in both outside and inside doors and mounted heavy barricades for each. Rock houses are big business, a business that requires reliable couriers or dope runners. The runner keeps the rock house stocked with cocaine. What's the going price for an ounce of rock in Seattle?
An ounce.
An ounce.
To $1,700.
$1,700 an ounce.
Yeah.
That's the current price here in Seattle?
That's the current price.
On the East Coast, where they call rock cocaine crack, they call big dealers ounce men. Around here, do we have dealers that they call ounce men?
They're out, further out, and they do it by beepers or they do it by a phone call.
Okay, now how far out of town would one of these ounce men be?
Well, maybe out in Renton, Bellevue, sometimes out in Auburn or Burien, or the big time dealers are not in the valley, or they're just selling the little bit of quantities like the 8-ball and the 16th and the half ounce. I was a runner for about a year.
She also worked inside several rock houses in South Seattle.
I was always there to answer the door, or I was there to pass the rock over to the person that was buying and accept the money and bring it back to the main person. No, I didn't do it for rice. I did it for money.
Money is the motive for the dealers. Addiction is the motive for the rock smokers. And both are tied directly to the shocking new wave of burglaries and thefts in the city. Tomorrow we'll show you how it works and what we can all do about it.
All right, we'll see you then, Hilda. Thank you. And as you mentioned, Seattle Police Chief Patrick Fitzsimons says that drug use may in fact be part of the reason why crime is up in the city. Seattle crime overall is up more than 18% this year, but violent crime isn't getting most of the attention. There were fewer rapes, a 14% drop. Murder went up 16%, but only 4 murders during the first 6 months of this year than last year. The biggest increases came in the categories of theft and burglary, and police say a large number of those crimes are pulled off by drug users stealing to support their habit.